Welcome to Theology in Pieces. We're calling this Theology in Pieces because any kind of theology, way of understanding God, or philosophy, or worldview is too big to consider all at once. And yet you have to kind of take the whole. So our desire is to not say you have to get this part right and this part right and then this part right, but rather to say, yeah, we're just looking at one piece at a time, or this little slice and then this little slice. Today I want to consider the concept, the idea that we all have a theology. We're all theologians. This is not necessarily saying you believe in God or don't believe in God, but you can put a small g on the word God or gods. We all have God or gods in our lives in the way that we think. We make sense of the world, we consider what's important, our values, our worldviews, what we think of other people, what we think of money, that kind of thing. Everyone has a theology. In some ways, I think the most important question, or first question about our theologies, is not, do you believe in God or not? But rather things like, is your theology hopeful or is it bleak? Does it have to do with the future mostly, or is it mostly looking to the past? Is it something that draws people together, or is it something that tears people apart? These kinds of questions are really important about what particular theology you carry through your life and in the world. Karl Barth made a point when he was speaking about Christian theology and theology in general, that he said, a true theology will prove itself. In other words, one of the ways that you can see that theology is maybe not true is if it has to constantly declare itself. So in Theology in Pieces, what we're going to try to do is say, look at the way the world is, and here's how you can make sense of it. These things make sense. Thanks for listening.